We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Coastal News Home and Away podcast. This is our first look episode, but before we get on with first look, just a quick reminder that our main weekly podcast episode was uploaded on Saturday morning as usual. We discussed all of the episodes that aired on 5-star and the 5 app last week, and we also read out your reactions to those episodes on Your Say on the Bay. So if you haven't heard that, go back and listen to that episode. But if you want some spoilers, if you want to know what's coming up this week on the show, then you're in the right place. Because right now we're going to take Levi's scalpel and we're going to cut into the episode synopses for the episodes that will be airing this week in the UK. And as always...
Can I ask you? Can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you? What's it like cutting into episodes?
It's quite exciting. Also confusing because not a lot of the time what you cut into doesn't make any sense.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is. And hi, Si. How are you?
Hello. I'm all right. Are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're having a good bank holiday, whatever it is.
We're having a merry old time, aren't we?
Good old time.
Yeah.
I love a bank holiday.
He rose again. Yeah.
He has risen. I have had lots of chocolate Easter eggs and hot cross buns. It's what Jesus would have wanted.
And where it is, and wherever he went, he came back with a couple of bottles of Malbec. We all love him.
What a legend, and some fish and loaves and all that stuff. So, yeah, what a ledge. Always. Yeah, personal hero. Anyway, a little game that we do before we do first look. Do you have an episode number for me? I'm guessing you don't from the sound of the... Yeah.
I'm never gonna do this right. Right, 8,400 and
and then
we're on 40 something.
Are we? Do you think?
Don't distract me. Don't throw me off. 8,442.
Really?
Yeah, final answer.
Oh, are you committed? You don't want to phone a friend or...
My friends aren't going to know. That would be you.
That's cheating. Can't phone me, doll.
You would be my home and away phone friend.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're not asking Jeremy Clarkson.
I don't think he'd know, doll, to be fair.
No, doesn't know anything when you... Have you seen him?
He only knows about... He's Justin. He knows about head gaskets and pumps and shit.
He's absolutely useless. What a useless lifeline.
To be fair, Chris Tarrant wasn't much better either. They know what they know, and apart from that, they know fuck all, do they really? Let's be honest. Yeah, anyway, what was the answer? 8,442, did you say? Was that your answer?
I don't know. Did I say that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You tell me the answer and I'll tell you if that's what I said.
Cheat. I know you said 40 something, but anyway, I'll put it in the bingy bong machine as 40 something.
Right. See what the bingy bombs.
Because the bingy bong machine says 8,437. Yeah.
I'm a week ahead, aren't I?
I think you are, doll.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That's typical me, that, isn't it? 10 steps ahead.
Premature.
Hey now. That could explain a few things, actually.
Oh God, let's not go there. It's all fine. You're fine. It's normal. It happens to every guy. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Oh dear. Oh, God, we're so bad. We're so bad. Why are we not? How come we haven't been?
I don't know, but my reputation's tarnished. Move on quick.
How come we haven't been cancelled? Seriously.
Don't.
Hmm. Somebody's keeping us on the air. Who is it? Anyway, theories on a postcard. So next week, first of all, Sonny thinks his party can solve everyone's problems. Does he though?
Yeah.
Or does he want to create them?
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. Yesterday on the pod, I just got myself in a sunny tiz. I don't know what to think anymore.
I don't either. I don't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. I'm here for either scenario.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even trust these synopsis.
That's true. Neither do I. Who writes this shit? Seriously. Yeah. It's very, very cryptic. Who knows? Okay. Has Eliza developed an unhealthy fascination? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Fascination.
Fascinated with you. Yeah. Probably.
Fascination.
Is she fascinated with the idea of medicine and cutting into people, or is it Levi? Because she had that like interaction with him in the surf club, and she was like, "Oh, you're a surgeon, and like what's that like?" and asked him all them weird questions. But also she had that conversation with Eden, and she was like, "Your brother's really cool. He's a surgeon," and she was like, "Yeah,
oh yeah,
I'm aware. He's my
I'm
brother."
clutching my pearls now.
Is it Levi, or is it the idea of cutting people open with a knife that's fascinated her? I don't know.
But I mean, both knocked me sick.
One slightly better than the other. I don't know.
What death?
I think being obsessed with Levi is a little bit less creepy. It is marginal. It's marginal. Less creepy than being obsessed with cutting people.
I mean, you could see how she could idolize him if that's her thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
It's still creepy, but it's not cutting people. It's not cutting Rue into chunks and putting her in the chum bucket in the bait shop.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Which is where I think this is heading. So.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking she's going to go in the night here. She's got that knife in a music box.
Yeah.
Rue's going to have had a bloody another go at her.
Yeah.
And she's going to be lying there, fast asleep with her rollers in her head.
Yeah. And wake up with no kidneys.
Yeah, Eliza's going to come in and chop her up.
Yeah, and Mr. Stewart's going to be there getting his bait from the bait shop, not knowing that it's little chunks of Rue that he's putting on his fishing rod. Imagine that. That's so dark. But imagine Mr. Stewart sat there on the end of the pier, like putting a little bit of Rue on the end of his fishing rod.
Marilyn's there like, this falafel's tough.
Oh God, this isn't tofu doll. What's going on?
This is toe foot.
This is toenail. Oh God, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're
just
flipping.
Thinking about really, but we've gone there.
We're flipping about it, but we don't know.
No,
we don't know. Okay.
The risks of fostering.
Oh God, it's dark. Anyway, Cash serves Tane a truth bomb. Ooh, this is about the wedding, is it?
It's got to be. Do you love her? Do you love her?
He hasn't answered the question fully, has he? He's just gone, the love will come. That's not really how it works. Nah. Yeah.
Nope.
No. Wedding planner Dana is fired up. Is that good or bad?
Well, she's going to be channeling all her energy into it to distract herself, isn't she, from Slander Xander. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be good, but it's probably what Dana needs. Throw herself into Harper's wedding,
Distraction.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and this wedding's got to happen quick because Harper is mahoosive.
And she's got to drive to the city, doll, you know? Danger.
She's not got long. Yeah.
Danger. All that stuff. Yeah.
We can't be far off the scenes we watch film, you know.
No, we can't. Because that
I'm
was
literally
November.
braced. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was dressed up apart from Dana.
Dana was
So
in
now
shorts. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know.
So I'm trying to piece what we saw that day into what we're seeing now, and wondering where it slots in.
I can't see it yet, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, change of subject. Rose has big news for Cash. What could that be?
You can have your job back, doll.
Oh, extra stripe on the shoulder. Do you think it's that? Seriously?
I'm off skis.
Do you think she's going?
I do. I'm convinced now. I'm like utterly convinced she's off.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely a bit taken aback by that. It's very quick. It's like but then is Xander's exit planned?
Xander's exit will never. That's going to be a mystery for the ages. That
it's weird, isn't it? Because if Rose is going literally 2 weeks later, was it planned? And if it was planned, why was it so
shockingly shit?
Understated. Was like, that was where I was going. But yes, shit. Yeah. Understated / shit. Yes. Yeah.
Imagine trying to go on Home and Away as your launch pad of your career, and you end up with a character like Xander.
He's a very odd character, isn't he? Because he started off, the whole paramedic thing, but then with PTSD and trauma and anger and Deliveroo tattoo, and then all of that just disappeared overnight the minute he quit his job.
Just made a couple of cocktails.
Yeah, he shagged his dead friend, Mrs.
I was going to say, finish that sentence, please.
His dead friend's missus. Not his dead friend. He checked his dead friend's missus. Then he got a bar job. He got offered a throuple, turned it down, and that's about it. Like,
yeah,
bit of a weird story arc for him.
Yeah, I'd be fuming if that was the dud character I ended up with on my big break.
He did get better when he got with Dana, let's be honest. But then that's gone. Like, the minute he got interesting and, relatable, he's been...
But they did nothing with that, though. So Dana and Xander started off, early signs were good, and then they never had any scenes. It's like there was no time for them.
So had they all decided that he was out of the door at that point?
I think so. That's my feels, anyway.
And therefore Rose has to go pretty sharpish.
Yeah. You can't keep her around. She's got to go.
If she is planning to go, maybe she'll get a less shitty exit.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hers will be more thought out.
And I hope it's a promotion because she deserves it.
Yeah.
For all her terrible policing.
She's not the best cop, but I think she's potentially a better character than what we've been seeing.
Yeah, we haven't given her credit, and now we feel bad, don't we?
I feel really bad because I genuinely think that she could be a really good character, and I'm sad that we're not seeing it develop. And I do like her as a person IRL as well. I follow her on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And I think she's a really nice person IRL. Maybe that's what's kind of weighing on my mind, is that I'm sad because I like her, the actress.
You're not separating fact and fiction, are you, love?
No, I think that's what it is.
Typical soap fan. Yeah.
It's a story, love. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. John and Leah worry for Irene.
Irene?
Irene? Is she back?
Yeah, or has she penned a letter from rehab?
Oh, yeah. John and Leah worry for... Why are we worried for Irene? I'm not being funny. Irene's been off screen for ages, been in rehab. I don't want to be worrying about her. I'm hoping that they've fixed her.
Yeah, we want her to come back a new woman, Dal.
Yeah, why are we worrying for her? I'm sad about
I
that.
do like drunk Irene, though, I must
do,
say.
but like she's been gone for so long. I kind of want her to got round the corner, not necessarily fixed, because alcoholism isn't like that. You know what I mean? It's a lifelong thing, isn't it? Let's be honest. But I don't want worry for Irene. Like, I don't know. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
There's always a reason to be worried, so...
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, that's going to be Tuesday. First look pace. Irene mention. Interesting. Okay. Abigail shaken by a lack of trust. Okay. Shaken by a lack of trust. Is this because she didn't trust Marley, or is this because something else has come up?
I mean, for the information that we know, maybe it's to do with Marley lying about Rose.
Yeah.
But is it her own lack of trust, or is it someone not trusting her?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
thinking.
not quite clear, is it?
Yeah. Is she shaken by the fact that she so easily believed Marley was cheating on her with Rose? Or has something else happened that means that Marley's now looking at her? I don't know.
Yeah, and that has made her shooketh.
I don't know. Interesting. Don't know. Is Irene ready for the next step? What's the next
Irene's
step?
obviously
Coming home?
Irene's obviously back in the show, which I am. Yay!
I'm excited, but I'm also like trepidation. It doesn't sound positive, does it?
No, but it's not going to be, is it? This has been a severe thing. This,
yeah,
Irene having to go in hospital for such a long time. She wasn't going to come back and we pretend it didn't happen. You know what I mean?
No, but it's sounding like she's not better.
Yay.
I don't know. It's a bit. It's making me a bit scared.
Wait till she finds out she's got a baby at home.
Nearly, yeah. Yeah. Does she even know about Harper and Tane?
Who knows?
Yeah, no one said specifically that she knows. It's weird, isn't it? We've not really talked about really, like off screen. Normally we have like an off screen mention about someone. We've not even had a mention of Irene for ages.
No. This is how we know the show will go on when she goes.
True. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Rose drops a bombshell. What the hell is that?
I'm off.
Oh, God.
I'm off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose is out of here. Yeah.
Next week, though. I'm not ready.
I tell you, you're surprising me with this Rose.
I'm surprising myself because I didn't think I cared that much about her, but I actually do.
I thought we were quite nonchalant about her.
I thought I was nonchalant, but I'm clearly quite chalant. I'm chalant. I'm surprised and chalant.
You do surprise me with such salanchness.
Chalantery, yes. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to brace myself for next week, so I'm not ready for this, but I will take the weekend to chalant. Irene's overwhelmed. Oh God.
Well, she's obviously home then.
She must be.
And there's a wedding. There's a parata. There's a baby. I'd be overwhelmed too.
There's a Maori in her house.
Straight to the bottle.
Oh, that's the point, isn't it? Like, okay, so Dana and Harper have been living in her house, and obviously Harper's been on the wagon for, the pregnancy or whatever. Are there any?
We hope.
Since Irene, the big rule at Irene's is no booze in the house, but now she's been in rehab. Do we think there might be a bottle of wine in the cupboard that belongs to Dana?
Well, it's certainly possible, isn't it? And if they're not expecting her home, and if she comes home so fast and all that jazz.
There's one in the fridge ready for Friday night.
I mean, just being out in the public as well, people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of booze on Home and Away when you think about it.
There is, yeah, and yet hardly anyone gets drunk. It's interesting.
Yeah. Everyone's on the booze every episode when you look.
Yeah.
And you're looking for it. It's obviously a big part of Aussie culture.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Levi gets the wrong end of the stick. Eh?
I hope this is not to do with Eliza.
Oh. How do you mean?
Well, Eliza's obsession with him.
What, he thinks that she's 14, isn't she?
Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Yeah, but she won't be the first 14-year-old who's had a crush on someone.
No, but...
And then perhaps that's not what it is, and he thinks it is, and it all gets orcs.
Yeah, that could be it, couldn't it? Yeah, he thinks, oh, she likes me, this is awkward. And she's like, no, I just obsessed with...
Yeah, I just want your scalpel.
Yeah, you're a tool, but I want your tools. Yeah. Yeah. Next line is interesting. Don't know whether it's related. Abigail grapples with trust issues.
Again.
Yeah, lack of trust and now trust issues.
Marley's fucked it.
Well, the next line says Marley needs space.
Don't make it her problem. Don't make it her fault.
This is weird, isn't it? This is weird.
A lot of Marley abs dramas here.
I'm not into this. I mean, we'll see how it plays out, but just the dry synopsis, I'm not feeling it.
Slap a bit of lube on this synopsis.
And I've had a wine, I'm lubricated, so this is dry to me, but don't know. This is a really weird way of explaining what's going to happen. So it says, probably topical because of the Blue Origin thing, but it says Irene's re-entry to the Bay is rocky. I'm just hearing Katy Perry screaming in my ear as I'm reading that. Jeff Bezos face planted the earth.
Who spent longer in space, Katy Perry or Irene Roberts?
I spent longer on the toilet. This is so weird.
In the time we've done this podcast, we've gone up into space and back 30 times.
I'm crying. Oh dear. Rocky re-entry for Irene. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think she's literally crawling over the rocks. I'd imagine there's some sort of argument or something.
Yeah.
A metaphorical rock.
It's funny to imagine, but yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's not literal.
Just some pisshead crawling over the headland.
Over the boulders.
Crabs as seaweed in her hair.
Listen to me, girlie.
I've had a right old time at rehab.
I don't think it's that. Although I would love to see it. It would be hilarious. Oh dear, I'm crying. I'm crying. Okay. The last line of the week is weird as well. The last line of next week is, you ready? Mackenzie picks a bad day to bludge. Now, we've not heard Mackenzie for ages. She's been helping Mum or whatever, isn't she?
Well, she's out of town, isn't she?
Yeah. But bludge, bad day to bludge, is that like
Oh God!
is that like a con? Is that like a con thing? Like a bludge something is to like, is that to kind of lie and wheel a deal and con your way into a situation or out of a situation? I don't know. Is that the right word?
I've no idea.
Bludge
is in B-L-U-D.
B-L-U-D-G-E. It's not a word that's like in my day-to-day vocab.
All I'm thinking is bludgeon.
I think it's like a getting out of something. So when you bludge something, I don't know whether I'm right, but my first reaction was when you bludge something, it's to get out of a situation. You kind of manipulate or lie to get out. Like if someone says, "I think you did something," you go, "Oh no, it wasn't me. It was," and you make up a lie.
Oh yeah, so I've just looked it up. So it says shirk responsibility and live off the efforts of others.
Oh, that's blag then to me.
Yeah, blag, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So she's chosen the wrong day to bludge.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me.
No, same. We'll find out, I suppose.
Interesting week ahead.
Definitely. Can't wait for Rainy on the rocks.